empathy, very connected with being present, I gave you here a bunch of tips how to recognize when I'm not being empathic or when there is no empathy in a connection with someone. If you start applying this in your relationships, you will notice how they improve. And basically, it's listening, it's receiving. And of course, we might have questions. Of course, we have things to say. But if you let the other person express themselves and unfold what they have inside of them, you will notice that the connection improves. There is better quality. The most important thing that builds a good, healthy, enjoyable relationship is trust. It's not love, it's trust. And empathy builds trust. Check out those relationships where there is no trust, where there is disconnection, and you will notice that there is no enough empathy. So here there is a list of things that we consider obstacles to empathy, therefore to build trust. When someone is telling you something and you give advice that it was not requested. When you compete, saying things like, oh, that is nothing, let me tell you what happened to me when blah, blah, blah. So we are not present to what they're saying. We are creating a response to that, a reaction to that. To educate. Well, that is due to such and such thing, or you're supposed to learn something out of this, or consoling them. Oh, this is not your fault, don't worry, and we stop them from unfolding. Or we tell a story of my own, yeah? This reminds me when blah, 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 or to minimize it. Well, this is not so bad, just look at, there is people suffering out there, blah, blah, blah. Or commiserate. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, poor you. The point is that we don't let them keep talking. To interrogate, asking questions. Who said that? What happened? Who was that person? And we don't allow them to unfold. Or to explain, that is very similar to educate, or to correct them. Oh, this is not what happened. That's not right. That's not true. We have time to explain. Let them talk. Let them finish. And when they finish it, have you finished? Okay. Now, may I give you my version? May I tell you what I think about this? Are you willing to listen to me now? Empathy is listening, is receiving, is showing interest and curiosity in what the other person is telling you, what they're going through. As an exercise, think of a couple of people that you have issues in the relationship and think, what is the level of empathy on your side, on their side, and then you will realize what is the level of quality of this relationship, how enjoyable it is, how healthy it is, or how toxic it is. So take your time, go through this list, and start making corrections. And you will notice that your relationships start to improve as you bring more empathy, therefore more trust into them. Have you guys tried this? Have you been observing anything of this?